Good afternoon, I'm Mai Rodriguez. This is Newsfeed on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. President Bongbong Marcos has appointed Undersecretary Maria Cristina Aldeguer-Roque as Acting Secretary of the Trade Department. The Presidential Communications Office says the President had noted Roque's dedication and leadership in the micro, small, and medium enterprises make her an excellent choice for the post. Roque replaces former Secretary Fred Pascual, who resigned to return to the private sector and spend time with his family. The Philippine government looking to borrow over ₱1 trillion to help fund the proposed 2025 budget. The Budget Department says as it stands, government has nearly ₱5 trillion in programmed collections from the Bureau of Internal Revenue and the Customs Bureau. This leaves a deficit of some ₱1.5 trillion, making the government turn to foreign borrowing to fill the gap. This could push the national government's debt to around ₱17 trillion by the end of 2025. But the DBM says this can be cushioned by a projected better performance of the economy next year and an improving tax collection system. President Bongbong Marcos asking for a smaller travel fund in 2025, but the proposed budget still stands at over ₱1 billion. Budget Secretary Amena Pangandaman says the President's travel fund for 2025 is 8% lower compared to this year's ₱1.14 billion allocation. She also defended the President's trip, saying these are part of efforts to promote the Philippines as an investment destination. Marcos is often criticized for his frequent travels abroad. In 2023, the President had 11 foreign trips. This year, the count is at 8. More Filipino workers from Lebanon are back home. 19 were repatriated as the latest conflict between Israel and Hamas has spilled over to Beirut, where Hamas ally Hezbollah is based. The Filipinos who arrived Thursday received financial assistance from the Labor and Migrant Workers Departments. Officials say more than 1,000 Filipino workers in Lebanon have been repatriated so far. The Public Works and Highways Chief faces a Senate inquiry on the massive flooding that hit Metro Manila. He tells senators while a master plan for the capital region is already being implemented, the same cannot be said for the entire country. Agatha Gregorio reports.
Over 240 billion pesos goes to flood control projects in 2024 alone. That's why senators were shocked to find out until now the country has yet to have a flood master plan. Public Works and Highways Secretary Manny Bonoan says there are already several master plans existing in the 18 major river basins, but most are still being updated.
So there's an admission on the part of the DPWH that in fact a national flood control master plan still does not exist. Tama po ba yun? Kasi hiwa-hiwala yung 18 eh. Hindi naman sila pinagdugtong-dugtong. Hindi pa naka-align sa MMDA, meron sari-sarili rin at pira-piraso yung ating LGU. Tama po ba yung sitwasyon?
Well, to some extent, that's correct, Madam Senator. But what I'm saying is actually there has been master plans before that were carried out.
At a hearing on the impact of Super Typhoon Karina and the Habagat, Bonoan also said they focused on immediate relief projects for low-lying areas. Senate Committee on Public Works Chairperson Bong Revilla emphasized the need to complete the National Flood Master Plan. Bonoan also talked about instructions from the President on flood management.
The President has specific instructions to the department actually na instead of letting the flood waters coming from the watershed, pwede ba at this point in time pigilan na ninyo kayong mga pagdaloy ng flood waters doon pa lang sa watershed. And this is what we will integrate. At the same time, the President has also instructed us that doon sa mga flood control projects that we are undertaking on a local flood control program, to integrate already water impounding facilities.
Senators also raised concerns on the impact of reclamation projects, particularly the 22 in Manila Bay on flooding. Environment Secretary Tony Yulo Loizaga says these are expected to slow down the flow of water.
Our water quality will also begin to change. With the model runs that we are actually undertaking, there will be an ecological cost and an economic cost to introducing anything into Manila Bay.
The DENR expects to complete its assessment on the reclamation projects in Manila Bay and Region 4A by September. Agatha Gregorio, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
The United States rejects Nicolas Maduro as the duly elected president of Venezuela following the disputed elections last weekend. Instead, the U.S. is recognizing Maduro's opponent, Edmundo Gonzalez, as the winner. In a statement on social media, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the overwhelming evidence is clear to the United States and the Venezuelan people that Gonzalez won most votes. The dispute over the election results sparked protests in Venezuela after the Electoral Commission proclaimed Maduro the winner. Maduro has been in power since 2013 and will be serving his third term in office. Pyongyang residents watched their table tennis team win silver at the Olympics. In a video provided by North Korean official news agency KCNA to Reuters, people are seen watching on a large screen in front of the Pyongyang railway station, showing a news report of their athletes winning silver. This is North Korea's first Olympic medal in 8 years. And those are the news this hour. I'm Mai Rodriguez. Stay tuned to Bilyonaryo News Channel for more top-of-the-hour news. Catch us on Free TV Channel 31 and also on our website bnc.ph. Good afternoon.